What's going on, everyone? American Leeds, the American Leeds YouTube channel. Hope you are all doing well. Been a minute since I've been on. I just actually want to test a little bit of a new camera and a new microphone. I don't know. I'm trying to get everything set up. I had, anyways, long story, but I had my microphone hijacked by my 3-year-old who's broken it, and so I've been trying this headset, and it's been working out okay. But audio is audio, and so as long as you can hear me, that's a good thing. Um, yeah, I hope you're all doing well. We're a few, what are we, like at less than an hour from kick against Plymouth Argyle. Um, Must win game, right? We have to win this game. I talked about it right as we finished. Jeer and Lockie went in depth on their, I think on Jeer's channel, but also on Lockie's channel. The front four needs to click, and that was just so obvious to me. Um, there seems to be miscommunication up top, and once that starts to click, we'll start to go on a roll. I think you saw that with Bamford. Like when Bamford got installed in the lineup, he was the out and out number 9, and Leeds United went on a huge run. I don't think Bamford necessarily is the solution, but you know what to do about Joel Perreault. I don't know if Farco really knows how to get the best out of him. We'll see if he starts today and gets the big call up top. Let's look at that starting lineup because I'm sure it's out now that we are less than 1 hour from kick. But this is a must-win game. There is some some crazy stats about Argyle hasn't beaten Leeds since the 80s. They haven't beaten us at home since 1962. You're going back to the Kennedy administration, at least for here in America. I don't even know who was prime minister back then. Meslier Byram gets the start. The trusty old. Even though he looks 25, he's a seasoned championship veteran. Junior Firpo back in the lineup. Pascal Rodon and Stroke. So no Schmidt. No Schmidt. We know Schmidt likes to bomb forward. We'll see if he gets gets into the game. Wilbur is on the bench, so we went with a classic flat back four of Byram, Pascal Stroke, Joe Rodon, Firpo, of course, Ao Tanaka and Joe Rothwell are the 2 in front of the 4. Dan James, Brendan Aronson, Willie Nanto, and Joel Perreault does get that start in the lineup. Whew. Look, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, every time Joseph comes on, that is a opportunity to take your position back. I like Perreault off the bench, quite honestly, more than I like Joel Perreault running around for 70 minutes. I mean, he just doesn't. He looks like he's blowing. I mean, every time they cut to him and there's like a corner or a set piece and there's a stoppage in action, he just looks like he's blowing. I don't think his body is really cut out for how Farco likes to play. So we'll see. Let's finish out that bench. So Darlow, of course, the backup keeper. Schmidt is on the bench. Vober, it's good to see him on making a game, a match day lineup, or not. He's obviously not in the lineup, but you know what I mean, on the bench. It's good to see him. I think he's an important depth piece on that back line. DeBayo, Guglielvalli, who we've talked about, the new signing. We'll see if he gets a debut. I would imagine Farco wants to have both Schmidt and Guglielvalli in the game at some point, up a scenario where we're up or to a goal or two, maybe more. Solomon is on the bench, Chambers and Mateo Joseph. So really not a lot that you can do in terms of the front four if it doesn't work. You would imagine that Joseph will be coming on. You imagine that Solomon will be coming on at some point. So that front four where I feel like we had a lot of depths all of a sudden does look a little short. Want to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Looks like everything's working. Let me know if it's not. I will be on Just Joe as part of his massive post-match chat. He obviously does an instant reaction by himself, but we'll be on there about in 50 minutes or so talking about what we saw. This is it's a big game, right? We always talk about it, but this is a big game for many other reasons. I just think we have to start this, I think, series of a lot of games in a row with 3 points, right? It felt points dropped last week. And yeah, it just is going to dictate how the front four is going to feel confidence wise, depending on who gets the goals and how the goals happen. And really, the guy I'm looking at outside of Joel Perreault, who hopefully can finish the dinner, is Nanto. Right, Nanto is the leader of this team on the attacking side of the pitch. Nanto really has to. He's got to quarterback this attack, and how he interacts with Brendan Aronson, I think, will be really important. We know what Dan James is. Dan James is going to be somebody that we try to sneak him behind. I fancy him this is kind of a Dan James game. Like, he could have 2 goals in this. That's it. That's my time. Marching on together, Leeds. I will see you on Just Joe after the match. And thanks so much for watching. Smash the like if you can. Smash the like. We'll go for 10 likes on this. That's a small amount of likes. 10 likes. Let's go. Let's get it. 3 points. Bye.